this place. It isn't what you think.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 5 huge details in the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're at ex-con. How are you an Avenger?
For this list, we're looking at the most exciting story hints, references, and characters that we spotted in the first Ant-Man and the Wasp preview. If you aren't caught up with all the Phase 4 Marvel projects, beware of spoilers ahead. Which character would you journey through the quantum realm with? Let us know in the comments below. Number 5. Janet's journey might hint at the identity of Bill Murray's villain.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm. Turn it off. Now!
The first preview for the next big adventure the smallest Avengers will go on shows that Janet Van Dyne's MCU journey will come full circle. In the first film, we discovered that she shrank beyond the recommended limits to stop a missile.
She turned off her regulator and went subatomic to deactivate the bomb.
Although this measure saved lives, it caused her to get trapped in the quantum realm. Most people believed Janet was dead until the events of Ant-Man and the Wasp. By the end of that film, her allies were finally able to bring her back from the quantum realm. Although we don't know much about the time she spent there, the trailer hinted that she made some enemies.
What are you so afraid of? There's something I never told you.
This plot point mirrors a storyline from the Avengers comics. In one plot, Janet is presumed dead until her fellow heroes discover she was living in a dimension like the quantum realm called the Microverse. While in this tiny place, she gets on the bad side of a crime boss named Lord Guzar. All of the heroes have to fight a desperate struggle to get out alive. When this story is combined with rumors that Murray is playing a villain, we feel like it isn't a stretch to assume that he's playing Lord Guzar. It would also be fitting for him to play a villain with a name so similar to the antagonist Gozer he helped defeat back in Ghostbusters.
It's Gozer. I thought Gozer was a man. It's whatever it wants to be.
But whatever it is, it's gotta get by us.
Right.
Number 4. Baskin-Robbins always finds the running jokes.
I'm Ant-Man.
Ant-Man?
What, you haven't heard of me?
Marvel loves rewarding its die-hard fans by including running gags in practically all of its films. Quantumania proved it will be no different with a trio of Ant-Man-specific references. During the trailer, Scott Lang appears to be a popular and respected hero. This is probably due to the fact that his plan helped restore half of life on the planet. Seeing him get the celebrity treatment stands in stark contrast to how obscure he was in previous movies.
Hank Pym always said you never can trust a Stark.
Who are you?
Come on, man.
Everyone from Tony Stark to a group of school kids had no interest in getting to know him. Although Ant-Man's star has risen, people still have trouble with his name.
But everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing.
Thank you, Spider-Man!
The trailer gag where he's mistakenly called Spider-Man nods to how people are either laughing at or are just confused by his superhero title. Falcon, Doctor Strange, and Bruce Banner are just a few people that don't put much respect on Ant-Man's moniker.
Who's Scott?
Ant-Man.
There's an Ant-Man and a Spider-Man? Okay, look.
While those jokes are great, the gag with the biggest payoff had to be Baskin-Robbins. Scott was infamously fired from the restaurant after they discovered his criminal past.
3 years at San Quentin, huh?
You found out.
The sight of him being recognized as Employee of the Century was a sweet treat for him and loyal MCU fans. Number 3. The end of Scott Lang?
I love you, Cassie.
Over the last year, rumors have swirled that Ant-Man's next major movie outing might be his last. Many fans believe that his death may come at the hands of Kang the Conqueror himself. The trailer only made us more nervous when we saw images of both an injured Scott and a scene where different versions of Ant-Man unravel in front of our eyes. As scary as those images were, the shot that made us extremely worried shows Scott and his daughter running from explosions. In the comics, Scott Lang died when a zombified teammate exploded right in front of him. Scott Lang has been able to survive explosions before thanks to his shrinking abilities.
Guys. I think it worked.
However, the comics have also hinted that it could be harder for him to use his size-changing powers in other realms. Scott might not be able to shrink his way out of a huge explosion in the quantum realm. His death would also set up another major plotline the movie seems to be building towards.
Daddy, where are you?
You can go supper time.
Oh no.
Number 2. Cassie Lang's stature rises in the MCU. After Scott's death in the comics, his daughter Cassie honors his memory by becoming the heroine's stature. The trailer hinted that she might become the next young Avenger in an unexpected way. In the comics, Cassie wasn't exactly allowed to borrow her dad's suit on the weekends. Instead, she would take any Pym particles she could get her hands on. Cassie's experimentation led her to eventually be able to grow and shrink without the use of a suit. The MCU may put a spin on this plot by having her powers come from exposure to the quantum realm. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, Janet Van Dyne gained at least one new ability after her time in the tiny dimension.
I think I can help you.
We could easily see Cassie gaining her superpowers due to running around the quantum realm while trying to get home. She already has a suit and a drive to help others.
People still need help, Dad. That's why we made this. It's like a satellite for deep space, but quantum.
Additionally, Cassie's new actress, Kathryn Newton, has plenty of experience with big sci-fi properties. It's almost a guarantee that Stature will step into the spotlight after her trip through the quantum realm.
Stories like this spread fear, and they're afraid of fear. But I don't fear fear. I walk the walk and I talk the talk, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get the honest scoop, and that's the hard truth.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. A Loki fan theory could be confirmed. During the Quantum Mania trailer, we finally got our first full look at Jonathan Majors Kang.
I can get you home. And give you more time. If you help me.
Seeing him in a comic-accurate suit was ridiculously awesome, but that outfit might also confirm a major Loki fan theory. After Sylvie kills the timeline-controlling He Who Remains, the Time Variance Authority goes through major changes.
It's done, Mobius. We made a terrible mistake.
What's done?
We freed the timeline.
One of the most notable additions to the agency is a big statue dedicated to an imposing leader. Although the stone's face looks just like He Who Remains, the outfit resembles the clothes that we see Kang wearing in the Quantum Mania trailer. If the statue and the man we see in the preview are one and the same, this could confirm the theory that the TVA is in the quantum realm. Both the Kang in the trailer and the agency have access to incredibly advanced technology. Additionally, the TVA and quantum realm are the two easiest places in the MCU to time travel, if you have the right technology.
What if there was a way that we could enter the quantum realm at a certain point in time, but then exit the quantum realm at another point in time?
Maybe the Kang we see in Quantum Mania was exiled from the TVA by one of the variants, and since he didn't have the tech to get back, he has to rely on Ant-Man to escape his prison. Whether this is the exact plotline or not, the theory that the TVA is within the quantum realm just got a little more plausible.
So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.